Nobody was beating those Spartans tonight. Hey, great job by the Garden Spot cheerleaders. Luckily, they've got a high ceiling here at the New Holland Recreation Center, but they did a great job, outstanding as always. All right, we've got a twin bill now from Section 1 of the LL League. Wilson and McCaskey, Hempfield and Penn Manor. One of these games went to overtime. Let's see which one. Drum roll, please, for the Wilson-McCaskey LL Section 1 opener. Bulldogs ball, Rodney Gillen making people miss in the slop at McCaskey Stadium and going into tornado territory. A couple of plays later as Demetrius Young threw a huge hole, headed for the sideline, a little stiff arm, and then into the end zone. Two-point conversion puts the Bulldogs up 8-0. Next series, it's Gillen up the middle for another touchdown. Wilson rolls McCaskey 34-13. Penn Manor Rowdies going gaga over a matchup with Hempfield, tied at 7, fourth quarter. The Black Knights, Joe Gamble, he's no risk. Watch this run. 35-yard touchdown. Hempfield leads 14-7. Back come the Comets. Adam Sod, little trickery here, and he's loose up the middle for the score, and we're tied at 14. And then Penn Manor ball again, and it's Sod again working some magic. Nifty moves, headed for the end zone. Comets lead 21-14. Under a minute to play, Hempfield goes to Gamble again. We're tied at 21 and headed to overtime. Hempfield, first possession of overtime. It's Gamble, fourth touchdown of the night, and the Knights have a 28-21 lead. Penn Manor now on third down on their OT possession, putting it up, but it's picked off, and Hempfield stuns Penn Manor 28-21 in overtime. The Black Knights' first win of the season. Wow, what a doozy that was. All right, our thanks to the New Holland Rec Center, the Garden Spot cheerleaders, the football team, the fans, and they're gonna help me out here. All right, let's go. What are we doing next here, guys?
Welcome back to Red Lion, where they tried to turn the lights out on us. Shutting out the lights, keep the party going, I guess. A monumental matchup right in the neighborhood, right nearby. West York visiting Dallastown, a wet and wild one. Check this out. Wildcats feeling it, up 13-7 at the half. Third quarter, Bulldogs come to life. Mike Bell gets loose. Oh, makes a man miss, and there he goes. 43-yard touchdown for Bell. West York leads 14-13. Fourth quarter, Bulldogs attacking again. Caden Hepler has plenty of time, and he wants it all going deep for Zach Smith. Touchdown, 21-13, West York in front. But Dallastown has a shot. 4 seconds to play in the game. Down by 8, gotta have a TD at the buzzer. Andrew Henry to the end zone. Oh, so close. Incomplete, and West York wins, 21-13. What an ending to that one. We're having a great ending to our night here at Red Lion. High energy as always. Big thank you to everybody who makes this thing possible every year for us. Let's check in once more with Mike Hosteller. Mike.
Thank you, Mike. We continue now with LL action. Barbara Bard joins me. And boy, when it's wet out and sloppy out, you get upsets, you get strange games. You never know what's going to happen.
That's right. And we saw Manham Central, a traditional power, have a tough time of it tonight. Lancaster Catholic taking on Donegal, and Catholic ranked top team in AA by many this year. 5:30 start. Let's go out, and the fans, they came prepared for that rain. Boots, galoshes, hats, umbrellas, the Crusaders, but they were slow getting out of the blocks. Second quarter, it's scoreless when Andrew Zurich hits Sean Titus over the middle. Pretty play there, 27 yards, and a couple of plays later, the big horse, Brandon Hollister, he really carried the load for the Crusaders. 11 yards for the score. It's 7-0 Lancaster Catholic at the half. Donegal cheerleaders getting hyped. That's what they say. And so was the Indians' defense. They held one of the league's most potent offenses in check. Here, the Crusaders botch the handoff. Out of nowhere comes Johnny Martin. He's a blur. They're not going to catch him. 68 yards for the score. He had 2 Donegal touchdowns. Right now, they're tied with the Crusaders. But Lancaster Catholic puts together a clutch drive late, capped by Hollister's 23-yard run. He had more than 200 yards rushing on the night. And the Crusaders pull it out. 21-14, but you could hear the sigh, I think, coming from that sideline.
And I've never seen that before. A guy so fast, the camera couldn't even focus on him.
He was that fast. I could barely see him.
A blur. All right, don't go anywhere. We have got more games, including a fantastic finish between Carlisle and Harrisburg.